You ready?
Yeah.
For real?
For real.
Alright everybody, so it's been a couple weeks now since we started the channel, and promised you that we had some big news that we were going to share. So here we are today. Avis is with me, and we're going to share some of our big news here. So last summer we kind of started spitballing about ideas for senior trips for both the kids, and well, the two younger kids I should say. And at some point somebody brought up the idea of traveling out of country. Yeah, probably her. But of course, to be able to do that, what's the first step? Well, we need to get passports. Nobody in the family had passports yet. So I brought home an application one day in late fall.
Yeah.
And handed it to Avis, and what do you think?
I don't know, I was speechless. I was really surprised.
Not exactly speechless. We'll show that video right here.
Oh. Are you serious?
What? What is it?
It's an application for a passport.
So, a few months, well, of course, with four of us, 5, 6, that want to go on the trip, by the time that you, and I don't have the numbers exactly in front of me, but say roughly $200 per passport, you know, that adds up pretty quick over time. Adds up really quick. So I thought, well, we're still a long ways out from spring break time. Let's just do one a month. And about the time that we started getting the first one done, we realized that we're going to really need to accelerate that, because they were telling us at the post office that it was a 12-week timeline to get those passports back. So fast forward a couple months, and we have gotten passports back for everybody. I don't have all of them here, but I've got several. And with that, we are ready to plan some travel. So we have actually booked flights at this point to go to Abu Dhabi, so UAE. This spring we're going to plan to visit one of Kim's brothers and sister-in-law, and that'll be the first time for all of us that we've been out of country. It'll be long flights. Everybody's flown at this point, but that'll be some long flights and some long layovers. But we're really excited. We're really looking forward to it. It's going to be a great time. I know that they've got a ton of action-packed agenda on that side, things that we're going to do.
Exciting.
So one of the things that we did, I went ahead and sprung for, and I don't know if it's worth it or not, but the land crossing cards. Tell me if you use those or if you got those as well. I don't know, the only place that's really applicable would be crossing from U.S. into Mexico or Canada. But
I'm not really gonna drive anywhere farther.
yeah, so I don't know if we'll ever actually use those or not, but I thought it was, you know, for extra $30, I think it was, that is worth the expense. So what else would you like to say, Avis?
I don't know. We ended up having to expedite one too, so.
Yeah, the last one we did spring for the expedite fee, and that one actually came, what, 2 weeks before the other two prior to that. And at this point, everybody's gotten their birth certificates back and everything, so feeling pretty good about the whole process. I will say it was a little bit unnerving to hand over your original birth certificate to the post office, but like I say, at this point, everything's back, so no worries, no harm. I did keep copies, so that's a recommendation that I would give if you're gonna go through the process. Take extra copies. And I will say the post office here was very accommodating, very easy to work with, and we got everything done right, so no arguments there. Now we're not talking about the national parks passport. That's another passport that you should have as well.
Or even the bigger one,
Or
really.
even the bigger one, yeah. We 2 years ago went ahead and bought the bigger national parks passport, and I'd say that's it's kind of fun. Yeah, it's fun to take with you and get those stamps as you go through the different parks. Yeah. What else?
Yeah, I hope so. What about,
What about?
do you have anything else you want to say?
Well, yeah, one other thing I guess that I was going to mention is that they give you an extra, or at least they gave us an extra copy of the photograph, and they said to leave that somewhere with someone when you travel out of country that would be able to help you get that in case you lose it while you're traveling. So hopefully that isn't the case, but we will leave those back here where someone will have access to it if called upon. So that's the big news. We're going out of country, gonna be seeing some different sights in the world. And I'll say, if you asked me 4 years ago, and someone did ask me about 4 years ago if I would ever be interested in, I don't know if it was you, but someone asked me if I was ever interested in traveling out of country, and at the time I said, why would I ever want to leave the United States? And of course we're not leaving, but just visiting. But yeah, I think it's going to be a great adventure and a ton of fun. So thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. We'll talk to you soon.